Is up, YouTube? This is Sparta, and today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for another Would You Rather Wednesday, where I take your guys' Would You Rather questions from my previous video and answer them here this week. So be sure to drop a great Would You Rather question down in the comments below so that I can feature you in next week's video. So without further ado, let's hop straight into these questions. My first question comes from Jacob Lloyd, and he asks, would you rather eat 10 lemons a day and upload whenever you can, or not eat 10 lemons a day but only upload once a week? And for me, I love uploading, so I would probably have to go with eating the 10 lemons every day, even though that would probably get disgusting after a while. Next up, we have Twin Gamers, who ask, would you rather be stuck in Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops 1? And personally, I did not like Call of Duty Ghosts, so I'm going to have to go with Black Ops 1, even though the graphics are not that great. Brock19 asks, would you rather eat raw Rocky Mountain oysters or eat rotten fish? And now I've actually never had a Rocky Mountain oyster, but I'm assuming that even though it's raw, it's still probably going to taste better than a rotten fish. So I'm just gonna have to go with the oyster. Next up is Quentin Folsom, and they ask, would you rather switch to Xbox One or stay on PS3 until the PS4 is 10 years old? Now, I'm on PS4, and next gen is so much better than the previous generation of consoles, so I would probably rather switch to the Xbox One, and I definitely would not want to stick on the previous generation of consoles for 10 years. That is a really long time. This next one comes from Jesse Munoz, and they ask, would you rather have everything taste cold or everything taste hot? That is a very interesting question. If you think about it, everything tasting cold, then you'd have like cold soup, cold steak, I guess, cold everything, and then tasting hot, you'd have hot tasting ice cream, which would be really interesting. I'd really be interested to see what that tastes like, so I'd probably have to go with everything tasting hot. Billy Goodnow asks, would you rather play Call of Duty Ghosts for the rest of your life or work in an office for the rest of your life? And I would rather work in an office because I absolutely hate ghosts. This next one's pretty interesting. It comes from Giovanni Sanchez, and they ask, would you rather be able to create your own Call of Duty game or have all the next Call of Duties for free? Well, I'm assuming I'm going to be playing Call of Duty for as long as they continue the franchise, or basically till I die. So I would probably want all of them for free, even though making my own Call of Duty game would be pretty cool. But then after a year, I'd move on to the next one. So I'd probably have to go with getting them all for free. Goodness, you guys do not like Call of Duty Ghosts. Kane14994 asks, would you rather play Call of Duty Ghosts until Master Prestige or give up video games for 6 months? And I actually didn't find it that hard to reach Master Prestige on Ghosts. I think it took me like 4 or 5 months, maybe something like that. But if that's the only game I could play for those 6 months, then I would probably be able to do it. So I would probably rather just play that, and then once I reach Master Prestige, be able to play whatever I want. Our next question comes from Isaac Riojas, and they ask, would you rather play only with the Riot Shield or only the Executioner for the rest of your life in Black Ops 2? And honestly, I liked the Executioner in Black Ops 2. I had every gun diamond, so the Executioner was actually one of my favorite guns to get diamond. I found it to be really fun to use close range, so I'm going to have to go with the Executioner over the Riot Shield. This next question is a pretty cool one. CC Chan asks, would you rather have the Bal Obsidian Steed or ASM-1 Speakeasy in real life? Now that'd be pretty cool, because the ASM-1 is like a Thompson submachine gun, and the Bal actually obviously has not been created yet. So I'm going to have to go with the Bal just because it's a lot different than a lot of guns in real life. Our last question comes from Lion Lover 000, and they ask, would you rather not have the sense of feel or not have the sense of taste? And not having the sense of feel would be really bad, because you wouldn't know if you cut yourself, if you got hurt. That probably would not be very good. But then not having your sense of taste, you wouldn't be able to taste anything delicious. Goodness, but then I guess you could eat anything you wanted and it wouldn't taste bad. I'm probably just going to have to go with not having the sense of taste, because I feel like the sense of feeling is much more important than being able to taste, even though not enjoying food as much would kind of be a downside. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me answering these questions, and if you did, do make sure to stab that like button and hit subscribe to join my Spartan army today for the latest and greatest in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Be sure to leave a great would you rather question down below for me to answer next week, and as always, this is Sparta, and I'm out.